Everyone, welcome back to another tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how you can download or use Bootstrap. You can see you're gonna go to getbootstrap.com. This is the official website for Bootstrap, and right on the right hand side you're gonna see the different versions from version 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the latest is 5.3. So by default you're gonna have the version 5.3. Now, there are two ways to download and use Bootstrap. So we're gonna go here and click on Docs. And from here, you'll find all the Bootstrap documentation. Everything that you need is right here. So we're gonna go right to Introduction. And here is a quick start on how you can use Bootstrap. Now, the first way to use Bootstrap is you're gonna go to Download, and then you can use Bootstrap via CDN. For example, I'm just gonna open my VS Code. So inside here, I'm going to create a new file and I'm going to call it bootstrap example or just bootstrap.html, and I press enter. So I'll create the HTML structure as usual. And then after creating the HTML structure, we're going to just change the title to bootstrap example. Now, the first way of using this, let's just create a simple HTML element. Let's call it button. And I'm going to just right click me. And then I'll give a bootstrap class, and I'm gonna call it btn. This is a bootstrap class, and btn primary. Okay, now let's open this in our browser. So you can see this is how the button looks. So we just have a button with a bootstrap class, which is just purely empty. Now, to get our button to work, our bootstrap to work, we're gonna come here to get bootstrap once again. And then we're gonna use via CDN, we shall just copy link, go back to our Visual Studio Code, and then paste that link there. So for the script, we're just gonna put it right before the closing of the body. Now when I go back to our Bootstrap example, you can see this shows that Bootstrap is now working fine. It has automatically styled the button. So you can change this to secondary, and it changes. You can change this to success. These are Bootstrap classes, and you can see the button changes. Now let's remove this. You see it's gone. That is the first way of using Bootstrap. Now the first option will need internet connection since you're fetching it from online. The second way, we are gonna go back to Bootstrap and then come here and download compiled CSS and JS. So we're gonna click on download, and then right here your Bootstrap is gonna be downloaded. You can see version 5.3.2 is being downloaded. Now once it's done, we're gonna go to the download folder, and here's our Bootstrap. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna right click it and then extract all, and then click on extract. Your Bootstrap shall be extracted. Alright, so once it's done, it's gonna open for you the Bootstrap file. When you open this folder, you're gonna see it contains CSS and JavaScript. So what we are going to do is we are going to rename this folder, rename, and just call it Bootstrap. So after that, we're gonna copy this, right click and copy, and then we go to our project folder. So I'll just go to projects. So I'll go to our project folder, and then I'll paste the Bootstrap folder right there. So now we have our Bootstrap folder. We're gonna go back to our VS Code. So now from our VS Code, you can see we have our Bootstrap folder there, which contains CSS, and also it contains JS folder. So we are going to go down here and link. So we shall go to the URL Bootstrap, and then inside Bootstrap CSS, and then we shall link bootstrap.min minified version.css. So once we link it, you can see immediately our button has changed. That means Bootstrap has been successfully linked. And then we can do the same for script. We can just do script and then put the source Bootstrap. And then in this case, we are going to choose the JS folder, and then we shall choose bootstrap.min.js. And that is how you can download and use Bootstrap in your project. Stay tuned for more Bootstrap tutorials.